Last time, we tried mixing some solid substances in with a liquid substance, and found that, with just a little help, the solid substance almost disappeared into the liquid substance. The two substances liked each other so much that they became one, working together as a liquid. I've refilled our containers with some fresh samples of that same liquid. Now, let's try mixing in a different solid substance. I'll try to get the same amount I had last time, just on the end of the spoon. What do you think will happen when they combine? Looks like it fell to the bottom, just like before. But let's mix them up. Mixy, 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 mixy. Still isn't mixing. Let me hold it so I can stir faster. Nope, still sitting at the bottom. Let's try mixing them a different way. This container has a lid, so I'll put it on as securely as I can, but just in case, I'll put my thumb over the top and point it away from myself and any other people. The solid briefly mixed with the liquid, but then settled right to the bottom again. These two substances liked each other just enough to work side by side but not join up. Let's try another solid substance. We'll use some fresh liquid and a clean spoon and stir. Once again, I'll get just a little bit, about as much as I used on the other experiments. Now, what do you think is going to happen? It's not sinking to the bottom right away like the other one. Maybe it's not as dense or heavy. We'll mix it up anyway. It seems to be mixing better than the first solid substance. But I can still see some at the bottom. I can't find my other test tube lid, so I can reuse this one, but I have to make sure I wash it off properly so I'm not contaminating my second experiment. I still need to be sure that I'm holding it securely and pointing it away from other people while I shake to mix it. What do you observe? The two substances seem to like each other pretty well, although I can still see some solid at the bottom. Let's let it sit for a while and see if anything changes. I'll take this lid off to wash and leave it overnight. What do you observe? I observe that the solids have mostly fallen to the bottom again. I think I can see some stuck to the glass, but it does not seem to have joined up with our liquid. Even though the solid substance and the liquid substance seemed like they liked each other at first, when we waited, we saw that they didn't like each other that much. They are comfortable working side by side, but they did not join up and work together as a liquid. We mixed these two solid substances in separate containers with the same kind of liquid substance. In both cases, the two substances liked each other just enough to work side by side, but eventually separated. There are many different ways that substances can combine. Next time, we'll try combining two solid substances. For now, if you want to try this experiment, our liquid substance was water, and our two solids were sand and crushed up piece of chalk. Safety should always be your first priority. Science can be messy and sometimes dangerous, so a lab coat or apron is a good idea. You'll want to pull back your sleeves so they don't get into your work, take off or tuck in any loose jewelry, tie back any long hair, and always protect your eyes. Check out the fun activity in the video description before moving on to the next lesson in this playlist. Or just sign up for a free trial of our comprehensive learning programs at Guidepost.